Tyrin, it seemed like Vanderbilt had the momentum with about 9 minutes left, and you guys just take the game over. What did it take to finish this one strong and to get this win?
I mean, it took a lot of energy and effort and focus. I would say one play, Sumpto came in and he changed the energy, so that was big for us. And luckily, we was able to feed off of it.
We talked to you a little bit before the game. Talked to you yesterday. What was your mentality playing your former team, and what your mindset was going into this one?
Just doing whatever necessary to get the win for bragging rights. I got a few guys still over there that I talk to every day, so I couldn't let them go home with the win.
It's not a senior day for you, but did it cross your mind that might be the last game you play in that arena?
Yeah, for sure. My end goal is to get to the NBA. God willing that I make it this year, and that's pretty much it.
Tyrin, in that first half, you guys had 9 turnovers, and then only 4 in the second half. What do you thought was the issue in the opening 20 minutes, and how did you guys course correct in the second half?
I think we just started the game too, I might say this wrong, but lackadaisical. I don't know, but the coach talked to us at halftime, just telling us to, be focused, play off of 2 feet, and take care of the ball and value it. So that's what we were able to do in the second half.
Hey, so what was it like to share some moments out there, towards the end of the game and after the game with Coach Pastrana, your brother, Coach Harden, and people that are, very close with you?
Yeah, it was an amazing moment. I'm just so grateful and blessed that I even get to have this opportunity, and it's something I'll never take for granted.
Hey, so I remember when I spoke to you about that for the first time, you talked about coming to Georgia and kind of help reestablishing the program as far as being a basketball power, however you want to describe it. Looks like you guys are going to the NCAA tournament now. I know it's game just over, but could you possibly reflect on what it would mean now for this team to get that big?
Oh yeah, for sure. We just want to trust the process, and that's what we did. Non-conference and conference, we just stayed the course, grinded every single day, and the process took care of itself. And it's just an amazing feeling that all our hard work. We still got a lot of hard work, but we're going to be dancing.
This is for both players. What's the difference between this 4-game winning streak and what was going on with that 4-game losing streak? And what are the differences we guys have played?
I think that bye week really helped us getting back to practice in the practice gym and having some hard practices. This team handles adversity very well, and we showcased that the past 4 games, and we just like basketball is a game of runs, and when you're feeling good, we just had that swagger and this 4-game winning streak, and we just need to ride the momentum.
You've been around the league a few years. What stands out about the SEC this year? I mean, it seemed like every game was this kind of game. What do you see that makes the league so strong?
I mean, the league is definitely, I would say, the best it's been since I've been here. Like every game, you don't get a game off from the top to bottom. Everyone's a pretty good team. They're all well coached, so you definitely have to bring it every night.
Hey, so obviously you guys have struggled maybe coming out of the second half sometimes this year, but I mean 15-4 run, I think they're to start the half. What was working so well? What were y'all talking about at halftime to get that kind of start?
Yeah, we like Tyrin said, we're a little too lackadaisical that first half. We just needed to come out and play with fire, play with swagger, and that's something that we've been working on in practice. Taking a halftime, if you will, in practice, and going back to the locker room, looking at film. Coming back out and showcasing our talent and our hard work in the second half.
Tyrin, you guys had lost 9 of 11 at one point. When you think back to that stretch and everybody staying bought in, are there moments or players or voices that you can recall that kept you guys in it, even when it looked like things might be going south?
I was like Coach White, pretty much from the start. He always told us it's not about the result, but more so the process. So, he said when we're winning, there's going to be noise. When we're losing, there's going to be noise. But as long as we focus on the process, everything will take care of itself.
Asa, in those last 9 minutes, the run you guys had to put Vanderbilt away kind of get started by Dakota, and he hit some other shots and some free throws along the way. How big was what Dakota did today?
Yeah, perfect timing for us. This is his night, his senior night, him and Tyrin. It's just having an amazing teammate like Dakota to hit big-time plays and big-time shots is something that we need, and, he's a huge spark for us.
Tyron, it sounds like you had some fun beating your former team today, but what is it, how's it feel like, I guess, to be able to go back to Nashville next week to play the tournament?
Nah, it feels great. Basically, I wouldn't say it's home, but it's like a second home. Going back, I spent 4 years there, so I'm very familiar with the place and a lot of people there. So it'll be big to go back and play in front of some of those people.
Hey, so did you hear from people during the recruiting process that, you were taking a chance going to Georgia in terms of being able to have special moments in March with the program that hadn't been there for a while?
100%. That's why I like to keep my circle small. I don't want to hear. I heard a lot of outside noise, and I just trusted God. He's the one who led me here, and this is why I'm here, and I'm playing for Him.
This is for both of you guys. Based on the process and how well you're playing right now, how prepared do you feel you are for the postseason?
I would say we're very prepared. This 4-game winning streak, it's a great way going into March. We can ride this momentum and, hopefully keep it going with the SEC tournament and the NCAA as well.
Yeah, this is something that we're going to ride on the momentum going out into March. And, March is when you're supposed to play your best basketball, and I feel like that's what we're doing now. But we also just have to not get too high, not get too low, trust the process.
Got time for 2 more questions?
Hey, so when you said you'll be dancing, you said it very confidently, but was there any talk coming into this game that you needed to take care of business today to erase any lingering doubt?
Yeah, actually, our pastor Nolan, he brought out a stamp. This is a game to stamp, our bid to get into the NCAA tournament, and that's what we did.
What's your pastor's name?
Nolan.
Both of you guys talk about the process. Well, what part of the process has helped you guys the most in this 4-game winning streak?
What you say?
What has helped us the most?
I just feel like just being connected, picking up each other, going harder in practice. A lot of guys stay in the gym, and that's what we need, just a bunch of gym rats.
All right, thank you, Asa. Thank you, Tyron.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.